Yesterday we had a good trade. I'm talking about Euro USD, and that was a very nice trade. So real quick, I'm just going to talk you through and show you why I was looking for sales. And of course, you know how I do it, baby. I do document my trade. Let me just show you over here when I was taking that trade. Let me just show you. So in fact, this was a signal that I sent to my VIP member. So this is when the trade was running, you understand. So right over here, I said I took a sell on this pair Euro USD. Of course, you can try to zoom over here. That was on 21st, and of course today is 22nd as I'm recording this joint. So this is when I did take that entry, and you see this is when the trade was moving nicely. So this is my account right over here. I hope you guys can see that clearly. And let me show you. Where is this? You can see this is the trade. Okay, more than a scalp, more than day trading. Make sure you secure and protect your profit, right? So let me just show you what I was looking for and why that was a very simple analysis. In fact, I never took time doing this analysis. Let me just take it back. Euro USD. So this is it. So basically this was my anticipated first TP. This was a risk to reward ratio of 1:2 when price hit this level. So I'm not in this trade because I never held it overnight. I think I just took my take profit around that level, right? So let me just show you why that trade was very simple. In fact, I never went deep onto this analysis because if you check based on H4, you just realize that the market was very bearish right over here, right? So let me just change these candlesticks. You don't need rocket science to see that the market was bearish, right? So that was amazing thing. Now let me just change these colors. So if we go to the H1, let me show you something. Correct. Now this is where the market was. If I hit on this joint right here, I believe so. Did I click? Yeah, around that level, right? Now for those who trade trend lines, I'm a trend line trader. All right, I follow the trend, right? So if you understand the market move, we understand that the market after an impulse will do anticipate correction phase, impulse, correction phase, impulse, correction phase, impulse phase. Now this was a very big correction phase. Now once you see price giving you this kind of a bearish pattern, anticipate a good amount of pips once price starts to go back to its original impulse phase. So when I saw this correction phase, I'm talking about this level as a bearish flag. That's when I said, okay, let me try to maybe incorporate a trend line. Once I get maybe the third touch, if it makes sense, I'm going in. Now when we take our trend based on the last, we anticipate we had this 1 2 right there. I hope that makes sense. Now you see we had our first touch right here. Remember, this is still based on the H1. Then we had our second touch right there. Our price was supposed to give us our third touch right here. And we see that the market kind of missed that level, and this is where we had our third touch. Right now when I saw that was, to me, that was making sense. And as usual, we just need to make sure that price has done away with that bullish movement or that bullish momentum. I'm talking about this because we are looking for sell position, and we kind of see that the market is still bullish, right? I'm talking about that continuation pattern, which is called a bearish continuation pattern, but then that's still bullish. So for me to go in for sales, I just need to make sure that price has done away with this bullish pattern, right? So I don't know why people who do hate or why people bash trend lines. So this is what we see, but now once price takes out that right here, once price hits this, because I anticipate now once price is going to hit this level, people are going to take the buy right there. But then for me, I'm just going to wait for price to take out their stop loss. That's when we go in for sales, right? because I anticipate once prices start to go up, this is where most people will be having their stop loss. Now once price takes out their stop loss, I'm going in for sales, right? That simple. Let's see what the market did. Boom. Correct. I think this is when I went in. I think this candlestick, believe so, my stop loss was around this level right there. Now there is something during this period. If you look on the left side, you will understand that there was this level right here. Correct. Now for me, I was like, if this is a head and shoulder, I'm talking about inverse head and shoulder, then price will kind of go up. But then now look at this, what I told my gang. Just let me show you something, what I told my gang when I was taking this entry. I said took a sell on Euro USD, and the amazing thing is if price hits my stop loss, then it will be a confirmed buys, which has a good amount of pips. Why was I saying such thing? And yet I've taken a sell position. Look at this, because of these inverse head and shoulder. Now I said if price decides to go back and take out my stop loss right here, then that is going to be a confirmed inverse head and shoulder. And what do you do when you see an inverse head and shoulder? That means that the market wants to reverse and we look for buys, right? So another thing was, if price takes out this level, then our sell position is valid, right? Now there's something also, if we go to the H4, this inverse head and shoulder can't be spotted, it's nowhere. So I was like, now despite all, let me just hit this replay tool. I'll show you something. You see, we were in a drawdown because we took this entry around 9:42 a.m. my time, and you see when price hit our, when price started moving, that was around 6:28 p.m. right? So price was moving in profit, probably 6 pips, going back in drawdown, probably 2 pips, 6 pips, 2 pips. So the whole day, that is what the market kept on doing. Now, so I was kind of calm, because when I go to the H4, that inverse head and shoulder was nowhere to be seen. Now look at this. For me, H4, I was like, I'm not seeing any sign, right? So that's when I just kept on holding my position. Okay, that was crazy. I don't know why Exness does that. Let's do it right there once again. So you see price did that. Now most people are looking for that reversal structure, the inverse head and shoulder that I'm talking about. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Now this is it. That's why you see price kind of accumulated around that level, because people are planning to take this entry, that is buy position, or trying to reverse the market. So another thing that made me come, once again, let me just have this right there. I was kind of trying to study this move right there. Okay, now once I spotted a bullish flag, then I would have closed this position, right? But then price never gave me a bullish flag. What am I talking about? I'm talking about if price did this. Let me just have this right here, because if this was an inverse head and shoulder, right, this is how I was supposed to look for price or anticipate. I could have anticipated, okay, we had a impulse phase. Now all I wanted to see is price giving me this continuation pattern. But once I get a good confirmation, then that would have been a good sign that the market wanted to go up, right? But then what did the market do? The market just did that, then they did this. Now there's something, let me show you. In fact, I remember there was also a double bottom of the 15, right? There was a double bottom of the 15. You know, like I said before, guys, once I'm in a trade, I try to follow along, try to understand what this market is trying to bring. I don't want to be caught up in any market surprise or even market madness, right? So yeah, I remember nicely there was a double bottom, and I was like, what is this market trying to do? If this market tries to close or above this neckline, I'm getting out of this trade. So let's see, what did this joint do? Let's see. Let me just show you where that double bottom was. Correct, right there. Then it went up. Correct, that's it. Now Okay, that's enough. Come on, man. Let's just hit this once again right there. Now if you look at this was a double bottom, up, double bottom, and as usual price was supposed to go up, right? But then how will I know that the market is ready to go up? I was just waiting for price to close above the neckline that it had created right here, right there. Right now, if price did break above something like this, if we had a break above like this, then remember my stop loss was around where was my end? I believe this is zone right there. My stop loss was around this, because I remember that was around 20 pip around this. So I said if I see a candlestick closing above this joint, I was to close my entry and call it a loss, and that's just like 5 pip, which is okay. No, cutting my losses early because I'm trying to figure out what the market is doing. But then the market never did that. In fact, the market did the opposite, right? I was like, why is the market trying to give me a double bottom? But then generally we're still bearish. So I said once I see price breaking out of this joint, we in, right? Now during this period I was also at the 1 minute, and something amazing of the 1 minute, there was also another head and shoulder of this joint right there. So I saw a head and shoulder of the 1 minute, and I'm like, now this is a good confirmation for us now to continue going. Now should I show you the 1 minute? Let's just go in. I want to talk you through and show you how I follow my trades when I'm in profit. You understand? Like I said before, I don't want to get caught up in any market surprises. So this is the joint. Let me hit this, maybe right there. Let's do this. Come on. Did I hit that? Okay, let's forward. That's a double top, correct. Went up, correct. Can you see that? Can you see that now? Yeah, I hope you guys can see that now. Then at the same time, the market took out this trend, and I'm like, now I'm holding this joint until we break out of this level. In fact, my target was 1:3, but then let's see what the market did. Let's go. The market did this thing. The market did this thing. Let's just take it back with that joint. Right, so you see that was crazy. That's how the market does its move. Be patient, analyze the market, and wait for price to do its thing until you hit your target, right? So let's just take it back to the 15. Let's just this is still the 1 minute, remember. That's the 15. Right, so yeah, remember this was the anticipated 1:3, I think, around this level, 1:3, around that. But then, like I said, once price hit this level, I was okay, because I kind of saw maybe the market might try to give me another bottom, because remember at the same time from last, I believe last 2 weeks, I've been anticipating the market, Euro USD, GBP USD, to pull back, give me maybe a good selling position before I go in for good swings. So I was like, probably the market might give us a double bottom before we see the market going up. So I was okay, taking in that joint 1:2, which is an amazing thing, guys. So I hope you guys learned something out of this short video. So maybe check out my Telegram link in the description box below, and until next time, amigos, peace.